Betty and I walked to the grocery store. We still had time. You know, we had time before it was time to go. And we had a wonderful time. We went to the grocery store, and Betty got some cheese puffs to go with our wine later on. And we bought some barf. We only found 2 boxes, one for her and one for me. Or otherwise we would have bought for everybody. Some of the girls spoke English, and we were surrounded by 5 of them. These are girls that work in the store. And they were so excited to be talking to us, to practice their English, practice. And they didn't like to talk to the British because they are too stiff and formal. So they loved us. We could hardly get away from them. Now it is our last supper. We had 2 dancers and 2 Kazakh singers, and one was fantastic, the one in the blue and white with the fluffy hat. We clapped and clapped and clapped. I wish I had a cassette of her songs. And then the opera singer and the other lady that, Anita was sick for this. She missed that. The Kazakh girls sang loud and clear and glorious voices with musical experience and playing the dobro. Doug gave an award to me, and I was very surprised. The Box of Chocolates award, you never know what you will get, and we got you. I thought he would give it to Tom, but he gave Tom a presentation as a head guide, a book of the many things a guide does wrong, and has marks against him. We thought it was funny, and we hoped Tom did also. Doug called me a pearl in a can of Jardines. I loved it. Now, let me tell you, here's some thoughts and remembrances of our trip. I want to say this before this runs out. You never know when they run out. They fool you. They go fast all at once. All the sights and sounds and colors and smells of the market, and the cries of "Bush, Bush," and all the red-henna'd ladies. Some were bright yellow, and the brilliant colors of their clothes, and ladies who bid on scarves so they wouldn't talk to men, and gold-toothed smiles that just dazzled us, and the shortest skirts ever in Kazakhstan. I saw little men cutting grass with scissors and hand scythes, and they were splashing water on the walks early in the morning, and the different kinds of hats that the men wore to show the region where they came from. The Uyghurs had beards and long coats and high boots, and their ladies had braids and brown scarves that covered their whole heads. And the Kazakh girls were playing the dobras and singing fast songs, loud and clear, and the meals with endless plates of food and large round breads. We loved the large round breads. And the smiling pictures of President Sparmurat Niyazov everywhere, everywhere. Khiva, the old walled city, the snow-capped mountains of the Almaty Range, and the sandstorms at Hotan, the cemeteries above the ground, the puppet shows, the fancy-style shows, and the never-ending cars. Look out! Man, woman, child, or dog. Look out! The excitement of the horses and the riders and their games and the headless goat and the plane hopping over big suitcases in the aisles to get to your seats. The wonderful carvings on the poles and the madrasas and the tiles, the clear blue and green tiles of the mosque domes. And who can forget the endless cocoons? Grapevines everywhere, whole villages planting fields, poplar trees, 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 pit toilets, and the Zidarat Hotel with its stiff crepe toilet paper.